Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Lenox Justifier of Innocence, created by Zeus and Demeter to save humanity. I am Lenox, and this is Mr. Buddy. Now during this episode, we are going to be doing a little bit more dramatization, and I uncovered some new AI tools that I'm going to incorporate so that we can get some more visual effects and a little bit more animation. So it should be a fun little ride for us on the way down to Poseidon's kingdom. Now Poseidon's wife, you will be meeting her. Her name is Amphitrite. And yeah, also Ogard is going to be accompanying us. Mr. Buddy over here is going to lead us to his kingdom, where we will ask for him to keep Putintero captive while we deal with the perpetrators that are responsible for the absolving of women and children. Now, before we head off on our new adventure in Poseidon's kingdom, I did just want to remind you all that though this channel is loosely based on true events, most of the stories are fictional and the characters are all fictitious. Everything is based in fantasy, speculation, and imagination. So with that said, we shall get started on today's episode. Lenox, Mr. Buddy, and Ogard headed to the seas to find Poseidon's kingdom.
Follow me. There is an entrance on the Gulf by the Sankey Bridge where Amphitrite will be meeting us to guide us to his kingdom.
Amphitrite, you say? Oh, I hear she is very beautiful and a good dancer.
That is true, Ogard, but she is also very quick-tempered and dangerous.
Sounds like they're a match made in heaven. Poseidon isn't exactly mild-mannered.
That he is not, but it will come in handy for the transfer and containment of Putintero.
Amalia and Lexa, they're researching the information we got from Jaru. So hopefully by the time we return, they would have found out everything that we need to know in order to put an end to all this craziness of the absolving of women and children.
I know this is weighing heavy on me. Yes, more than all the rest of the horrific acts that we've done and avenged the monsters we helped put away.
Can't they see that by doing this, they will also cease to exist in time? With the attack and elimination of women and children, the circle of life will end. All life will end. Man, this is just not evil, but is stupid. Yes, they are! A loud, magnificent, feminine voice bolstered out. But that is why we have you, darling! They all turned towards the Gulf. Waves were gently crashing on the shore, with the sight of Amphitrite a short distance away. She is so stunning, Lenox thought to herself, while Ogard was practically drooling. You know she's married, right, Ogard?
I'm unfortunately aware. No reminder needed.
They smiled at each other while following behind Mr. Buddy.
So good to see you,
as he wagged his tail. He led the way in. Amphitrite handed Ogard and Lenox a breathing apparatus. They all dipped down, heading toward the deepest parts of the ocean. Both Lenox and Ogard were in complete awe. The water was a ray of magnificent blues, pinks, and purples. As they swam through, they came across beautiful, bright coral, gigantic sea turtles, schools of colorful fish, and some never-seen incredible creatures. Lenox was mesmerized at the sights. Amphitrite gave them a tour on the way, allowing them to stop and absorb the beauty surrounding them. Lenox and Ogard walked about, looking around, taking it all in. Man, I thought Mount Olympus was the most incredible sight, but this is certainly giving it competition, Lenox thought to herself. A little ways down, they came across debris and sunken ships. This drives us crazy. Mankind is so mazy and inconsiderate. Not so much the ship, that was a tragedy, but the filth. They just keep dumping on us. Your parents are always so quick to call us angry, snarky. But they would be too if all this garbage kept being dumped on their kingdom. This way, we're getting closer. A school of mermaids went by.
Oh, wow.
I knew they existed, but I've never seen them before. Like Carlita and A's people, they too are endangered. Their numbers have greatly decreased, so they stay close to Poseidon and his kingdom's center. Poseidon will protect them. Mr. Buddy bumped into a giant seahorse.
Pardon me.
No problem. Would you like a ride? The seahorse asked. We are close, but thank you for offering, Amphitrite responded. Maybe on the way back, so you can get them back to shore faster. Lenox and Ogard look at each other, both at the same time. No, that's okay. Who knows when we'll be back down here? We want to be able to see as much as possible and take our time getting back to shore. That'll give Amalia and Leska enough time to gather intel as they approach the kingdom. They could hear a loud grumbling of some sort. Forgive us. It appears Poseidon dozed off. That was the sound of him snoring. Amphitrite woke him up.
Oh, forgive me. I dozed off. Lenox, sweetheart, welcome to my kingdom. My beautiful niece. What's wrong? Whose head do I have to crack?
It's nothing like that. Well, sort of. I do need your help.
What is it? Zeus has made it clear I am not to interfere.
Well, you're not. Don't worry about that. I just need you to hold Putantero here while I figure out a permanent solution for him. He's a mutant, so you don't have to worry about interfering or by keeping him captive.
Yes, I'm well aware of Putantero, Hades' menace. I will be more than happy to imprison him for you. Is that all you need?
I may need your help in transport also. See, I trapped him in the core of the earth along with his demons. And I need to be able to extract him without him escaping.
I've heard of this. Made me proud, but I can see your predicament. This is a tough one. I could unleash a tsunami to sweep him under while you extract him, but that would cause a lot of damage and quite possibly cost the lives of innocents. That I cannot do.
No. We can't risk anyone being negatively affected. My crew and I can combine our powers to protect them.
How so?
Like the force field shield, we have to protect Amalia and Neshka during battles, but on a large scale.
That would have to be much larger scale. Can it be done? That is a large task. Is your crew up for the challenge?
With our powers combined, that shouldn't be a problem.
But you have not tried this yet. Have you? If it fails, or give out even moment too soon, the consequences will be too great.
Lenox, Mr. Buddy, and Ogard paused, looking at each other. Okay, forget the tsunami. I will split the earth in half, have my team grab him and contain him while I close it back up before the demons escape. Then I'll take him over to the transports area. Once we get him near the shore, you simply need a tidal wave to swoop him under. We'll take him to the part of the shore that's desolate so nothing gets destroyed.
Just make sure that of course could work, but be ready. Make sure your team is ready. Putintero has many faces. He has never been captured uncontained before you existed.
I believe in my team. We had the best mentor, as she glanced at Ogard. And if he escapes, he is in a weakened state without his demons.
I will capture him again. I should have thought of it through before putting him in the core of the earth. Well, I'm afraid you got that from me. My rage sometimes gets the best of me.
In the moment, I just wanted to contain him, and before he could do more damage, his demons were multiplying so quickly, destroying all in their path. I wasn't thinking clearly.
Well, you did the right thing under the circumstances, and we were able to diminish most of the demons. Plus, you were successful in making him weak for the time being, and a lot of good came from it.
Amalia is calling. I have to take this. Hey Lenox, how's it going down there? It's good. No creepy creatures. Poseidon is going to hold Putintero and assist with his extraction. That is great to hear. I found out who is behind the absolving of women and children and the mutilation of kids. It's the president and his cabinet. They are eradicating women and children, but that is not their end goal. They're using it as a ruse to create distraction so they can carry out their real plan unnoticed. They have been funding the protests, the influencers on TikTok, the media, Facebook, just to enrage people so that they can't see what's happening clearly. So we have to get those few brave patriots to expose it. Yes, we do. But it gets worse. They are just the puppets. Feroz and Demeter are funding it. But Obakasanama is the mastermind pulling all the strings. They are trying to pave the way for Micha, his husband, wife, or whatever you want to call it, to become president. They plan on further dividing the country so they can destroy it and control it. He will do the same globally, and once he has what he wants, he's going to eliminate Feroz and Demeter. They are no longer concerned with Putintero since you contained him. I knew it! I said it from before I even knew I was Zeus and Demeter's daughter. Those people are just pure evil. I want to go straight to the source. But if I do, the people are going to revolt against me, thinking I'm a traitor. We have to first expose them for what the frauds that they are. My thoughts exactly. I know who to call. But Josephine, you're going to have to make that call. Not a problem. We're about to leave here. Get the crew ready. Upon our return, I will make those calls. Just let me know who isn't a rhino, and we will get them to work on exposing them, while we relocate Putintero to Poseidon's kingdom. That's a good plan. Thank God he agreed to it. One less thing to worry about for now. Yes, and I bet Hades isn't even aware that his new recruits are worse than Putintero. They want to rule all at any cost, and this is why you don't make deals with evil. One more thing, Lenox, before you go. Since the battle to end the deadly plague, you are now on their radar. They have people snooping around to get intel on you. Ugh. Good luck with that. Lenox hung up and filled everyone in on what's happening.
I wish I could do more, But the ultimate creator made us now, not to interfere. He said he would not destroy humanity again to make man pure, but man would destroy themselves.
I'm not going to allow that to happen. We cannot let a few evil souls destroy everything. There is still so much good in the world. People just need to be reminded of it.
Very well. I will have Amphitrite show you the way back.
I will signal you when we are ready for you.
They all nodded, said their goodbyes and hugged, and headed back to the shore. We'll take the seahorses up on that ride now.
I was just going to say that.
Lenox and Ogard got on the seahorses to head back to the shore quicker. They needed to get back to the sanctuary and deal with all the chaos that's happening in the world. So that is going to conclude this week's episode, the fourth part of the absolving of women and children. You want to make sure that you come back next week and hang out with Mr. Buddy and I and the rest of the crew while we go into battle. We're going to relocate Pujantero, so you have to stay tuned and see if he escapes or not. We're going to relocate him to Poseidon's kingdom. And also we're going to expose those perpetrators who are responsible for the absolving of women and children, and hopefully try to foil their plan on global domination and taking over Hades' underworld. So come back and see us for all our adventures. We hope that you guys have an amazing weekend. As always, please take care of yourselves, and God bless.